All right.
What's up, everybody? You're listening to another episode of the Black&Nerdy podcast, the podcast where black and creative meets nerdy and innovative. As always, I'm your host, Trey Harris, a.k.a. Lambo Calrissian, a.k.a. the Steph Curry of the Friend Zone, a.k.a. Phantom Menace to Society, a.k.a. keep that same energy on when you see me. And as always, I'm joined in the hyperbolic time chamber by...
It's your boy, DJ, a.k.a. your mom's best friend, a.k.a. your sister's next ex, a.k.a. your ex next baby father. How y'all doing?
What is with those AKAs? None of those sound positive.
Shut up. They're all positive to me, all right? They're positive to me.
Like it
sounds
like,
Jesus.
You was trying to have a hot boy summer.
I was actually.
And how'd that work out for you?
I don't know. I don't want to talk about it right now. It's not even something I want to discuss.
It's all right. We all got a, Grand Theft Auto Fall coming up
I
soon.
did tell her, man. It was crazy.
So, if y'all haven't guessed, we are joined in the booth by two special guests. I'm going to start over on my left.
I thought that was your right. That's my right.
You're right.
Is it your right or your left?
It's my left, so you.
Oh, so me. Aren't you supposed to introduce me?
No, you introduce yourself with your own AKAs.
I don't have AKAs. I'm just Lloyd Cohen. That's as far as that goes.
That's all we got. All right, cool.
And I will start to my right. My right.
Hey, I'm Daniel, a.k.a. Danny, a.k.a. Kyrie Irving's little brother, a.k.a. Bryson Tiller's little brother,
Ooh.
a.k.a. That's it.
The man.
Oh, see, he came with AKAs.
He did. He definitely came with them. Ready for it.
I don't come with AKAs. I have one.
Oh!
I like that.
Good one.
That was nice. And we are back. We took a little hiatus. I know you guys missed this because we missed you as well. We had to get some things in order. Had to, get people to be more on top of their stuff. It's partially my fault too. I was definitely sleepy. I always be sleepy. Yeah, I know it's terrible. But DJ, what's been up in your life?
That's it. This I ain't doing nothing but working. Working.
You only get 2 bleep outs per episode.
Why I gotta get 2 bleep outs?
Because I'm trying not to get demonetized.
All right.
Messing up my sponsorship money that I don't got yet.
I'm sorry, by the way, for my swearing. I promise to do better. I promise to be better. I think that's
all I ask. That's all I ask.
Okay.
If he swears again, I'll something back of the head.
Thank you. That helps too.
That worked.
What y'all been up to though? Last time I saw y'all, we were on Wayne State's campus just doing nothing.
Oh, I wasn't doing nothing. I was going to class.
So I put my whole business out there. That's cool.
I was going to class.
That's fine.
Right now, all I've been doing is working, stressing, losing hair, and working. That's it.
I mean, it don't look like you.
No, I haven't lost any hair.
I'm about to say the waves is swimming right now. I'm just throwing out there.
If you want to talk about Wade swimming, Danny, what's going on with you over there, bro?
It's called Banu.
This quick little advertisement was brought to you by Banu.
Well, what's going on with me? Let's see.
Sir, put your phone on silent.
We will
Put on vibrators. Vibrators.
So unprofessional. We got a cameraman. If y'all haven't noticed, by the way, you will notice that you are looking at us for the first time. That's right. We are on YouTube now, so you can catch this podcast. If you're just listening to it, you can catch this podcast on our YouTube, Black&Nerdy TV. But back to you, Danny. What have you been up to?
So I've been going through many good things. So been working, just working. I work for the state now.
Doing what? Sorry, I used to work for the state.
DJ looks.
I'm sorry. You want me to put that out there?
No, I'm sorry. I
That's
forgot.
a good idea.
Can't
That's why I ain't say that. I ain't
Forgot.
put that out there.
Good idea.
Forgot we can't.
You can't put that out there.
You right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, like I
That's
said,
behind camera.
very, very good job. So, also just been chilling, representing Lloyd's hair care products.
Yep, been new. Yeah, I see it's working for you. We go do a,
A separate thing.
Exactly. We're gonna do a separate thing another day, interviewing Lloyd and Danny.
Help me out
Again.
with my beard and everything, And then I'm also trying to come up with my own clothing line.
All right, cool. What you think about naming? Well, you know what? Don't say it, because if you ain't got it trademarked and copyrighted yet, I don't want nobody stealing your stuff. Exactly. But yeah, man,
You might have a hint what it could be.
we'll talk about it off the podcast.
What's my Instagram name?
Okay, we got
Bro, I'm trying to save your stuff.
it. We got it, bro.
Like, what is it?
I mean, they don't know, so I mean, I'm good.
They gonna look for it. They gonna be like, okay, we got you here at.
Exactly.
Oh, they don't know. It's not under my name, so they ain't gonna know.
But yeah, man, before we get started, pray for the Bahamas. They've recently been hit by Hurricane Dorian. From what I've heard, they've already lost 5 people from last I checked. Prayers for them and for all those that are actually donating to the efforts. But on a lighter note, we got some nerd news before we get into our main topic for today. Officially, Sony has shut its doors on Spider-Man being in the MCU. What are our thoughts? DJ?
Well, me? Oh, you said art. I'm just
I know. I was like,
I'm looking like, so which one? Me?
We're the guests.
Oh, that don't make. What's that supposed to mean?
Y'all, you go first.
Oh,
Exactly.
okay. You right.
Be professional.
No, I gotta be like myself. Me and be
Get it together.
professional. I'm trying not to cuss. All right, I'm not gonna cuss. Okay. Now, I feel like them closing the doors on Spider-Man was a stupid move. Why? Actually, I forgot. So explain to me again, because last time I remember it was over money.
Yes.
So
pretty much Disney was saying that on top of their investment, they want to get a 50%, 50% pretty much of the income that comes from these Spider-Man movies. Sony was like, listen, bro, you already got 100% of the income when it comes to toy deals. So nah, like y'all can either stick with the 5 or 10% that y'all got, or we take Spider-Man back with us.
and mess up the movies. That's what they're trying to do.
But I mean, it's Disney's fault. Like y'all already own 100% of the toy deal. So it's like the little 5, 10, I get it. Like you're going outside of your way to produce these movies when you have Phase 4 that you're already working on.
And
but
they're great. By the
they
way.
are great, and they have made some great movies with Spider-Man. I feel like this is the one that's really,
Shout out to Tom Holland.
yes, this is the one that's really gotten Spider-Man right in a way. But, in a way. I mean, there's still like
Who
parts.
was the better Spider-Man out of the 3?
Tom definitely embodies more of the nerdy Spider-Man. I feel like, I want to say it's Andrew Garfield embodies more of the sarcastic Spider-Man.
Boo! I'm sorry.
I mean, yes, the movies themselves were pretty bad. Like, neither of the Amazing Spider-Man movies were good by any stretch of the imagination.
You put Toby in the back?
No, no.
You said Tom, and then you said Andrew. So you mean to tell me Toby's at the end?
I mean, Toby just always had the cry face, and I just wasn't.
But he was the childhood Spider-Man. Remember?
Harry, don't go. It's just like, bro, man up and just deal with the death. I don't know. That's insensitive, isn't it?
You just said pray for such and such, and now you say what?
I'm sorry. It's, when it comes to real human lives, I care more. But Spider-Man, come on, man. People die all the time. Wow. And then they end up
didn't
coming
help.
back. So, it's just, nobody's really dead in Spider-Man except Uncle Ben and Gwen Stacy.
R.I.P. to Gwen Stacy. She died a terrible death.
She
I just
did.
want that
Got her
out
whole
there.
neck just snapped.
He tried to save her. That's why he sucks. He couldn't even save her.
But that's how it ends in the actual Spider-Man comics.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Nope.
Anyway, what are y'all thoughts on the Sony Disney Spider-Man deal?
Whole neck snap.
Outside of the actual, like, I guess you could say movie and the comics, I believe is a bad business move.
On Disney or Sony's part?
Shutting the door, period. It don't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're asking for 50% or if you get the 50% or not. But when you shut the door on something that's making money, that's just not a good look.
But apparently Sony feels like with the new, success they've had with Spider-Man, Spider-Verse, they can hold their own with this, Spider-Man universe. And I just like, listen, y'all got lucky with this Spider-Man, Spider-Verse.
So
movie.
that was made just by Sony.
That was made just by Sony.
Oh, that was a good movie.
It was. It was
It
probably
pretty good, but in a business setting or in business period, if you making money, it shouldn't matter.
Exactly.
They could make 100 Spider-Mans, to be honest.
See?
Which brings me to a whole other thing of when Michael tried to buy Spider-Man. But that's a different story. That's a whole other conversation.
And so now, Danny, what are your thoughts?
I think it's a terrible idea. It's just it don't make sense to me. So
It don't.
it's just like when it comes to making the movies, why would y'all do that? That means the next movie might end up being whack.
It might, because now, it makes no sense because the end of Spider-Man Far From Home ends with literally Mysterio being like, so this is who Spider-Man is, Peter Parker. Now how you go, right? Like, now how are you going to Write that in.
And I'll be walking.
Never saw that movie, by the way.
I'm sorry.
Never saw
Spoiler
Far
alert.
From Home.
You should have went to go see it.
I was going to,
It's
but
been forever.
I had stuff to do. No, that came out when something else came out, and I had to choose. Was The Lion King?
I chose
That was a whack movie. Well, we're not gonna get
What?
into that. That was the
What?
That movie sucked. I went by myself, took myself on a date, and I was like, I could have stayed at home.
What? Did you
I'm
just say
that
sucked?
movie was not
What?
good to me. Like
was
I literally was
amazing.
sitting there just.
But it was
amazing.
it was just the same thing as.
What a full black cast. What do you mean?
I mean, that's great, but my thing is the whole. I feel like Beyonce is just not a good. Listen,
Beyonce the
Beehive.
only person that should be able to do that.
Beehive. I'm sorry, but she did not contribute with her acting for Nala.
shouldn't matter.
That first of all, and then the whole pattern like lionesses get information. Come on, we don't need this in this movie. Like,
Wait.
He's talking about lioness. Look, I'm gonna take this a step further. I get what you're saying. That makes sense, but in terms of black movie, it's not really a black movie, but
Yeah,
a
it's
black
a
cast.
Disney movie.
But it's a black cast.
True.
You don't really have that. You know what I'm saying?
true.
So we should accept it for what it is.
I mean, but at what point do we draw the line between all right, it being a black movie and it being a quality movie? Supporting it because it's a quality movie, or supporting it just because it's a black movie? Because there's plenty of black movies that are just being like,
But not full black cast though.
true.
That's what I'm saying.
That is true. There was a whole black cast in that movie.
Can you name another one other than Black
Wait,
Panther?
I'm trying to think. It wasn't a full black cast because Timon and Pumbaa weren't.
All right, Seth Rogen.
Black.
It was
is-
close. It was close. The only ones that mattered.
Oh,
The only ones that mattered.
Without Timon and Pumbaa, you don't get Hakuna Matata. You don't get, lion.
They're important, but they're not more important than the king. Like, what do you mean?
Fair enough.
Mufasa? Come on.
well, James Earl Jones, you gotta have the Simba.
Simba.
Everything
Come on.
that touches our kingdom. Like,
Come on. That's like the Uncle Phil.
True. I mean, but those are parts like I did like, but certain parts I was just like, all right, this. Like Shinzi, this was not the Shinzi I grew up with. This wasn't the Whoopi Goldberg Shinzi I grew up. She was like brutal and just ready to kill everybody. Like,
she also had comedy.
where was the comedy for her?
For Shinzi?
Shinzi
Or the
was
Bonsai?
not. Bonsai,
Bonsai was the
and
other one.
Ed
And-
were pretty funny.
Yeah, but when you remember when they was in the graveyard scene, she like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, we can laugh whenever right around. Ha, 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 ha. Like, when Ed was doing that thing, hey, did we order our food to go? No. Why? Because there it goes. And it's like, oh, it was still comedic.
I don't know. Like, I mean,
She had
it
her
was-
moments.
is that it had its moments, but it wasn't an overall movie that I was like, I'm happy I spent my $6 to see this.
Wait, you spent $6?
Yeah. Actually, no.
Sounds like you went to AMC.
I did.
That's
AMC
right.
Southfield.
That's right.
Spent $6.
How you get $6? Hold up.
How much you spend?
10.
Oh, man.
Y'all tripping.
But I'm
12?
But I spent $2
wow.
on concession.
Oh,
I got
okay.
popcorn, drink, and candy.
Yeah,
how much?
you started working for the state and you just.
I work for the city actually.
Oh,
I got for $2 though.
Would you have a coupon or something?
I used to work for the movie theater.
And you got the rewards card.
And I got the rewards card, so I park for free too.
Boom.
Wow, he's balling. City and state. This is
exactly. Where am I at? I'm at a plant. It's fine.
It's okay.
Whatever. Anyway, back to
It's okay.
the Spider-Man. I just feel like this was more about money and less about considering what the fans wanted, and thinking about how this all ties together. Like, I get Marvel only had so long with, Spider-Man in general, but they could have let the story wrap up in what they wanted to do with Spider-Man before, just ripping him away, because now it's just
an unfinished product.
like, how many times we got to see Uncle Ben die before, like,
He didn't die in whatchamacallit?
he's dead in this
In
new
the
Spider-Man.
Tom Holland one, he don't even exist.
They don't mention him. Actually, yes, they do, because on his suitcase in Far From Home, it says Benjamin something Parker. Benjamin Franklin Parker.
His middle name was Franklin?
Yes, Benjamin
Never
Franklin.
knew that.
Because that's when Stan Lee, I believe, was creating him. He was inspired by the way that Ben Franklin looked. So that's why. Yep.
Never would have knew that.
Glad you took its money, but, hey.
That's what this
seems
is
to be
about.
the issue that Sony seems to have.
this is what it's about.
I guess, but no, I still say that. Like he said, it's a money move. So obviously, you want to take away something that's doing good. Because I could see if Disney was making the movies and they was trash, dirt, booty, awful. But they're not.
You want to use another... Man of Steel?
No, the older ones.
Oh,
Christopher
Reeves.
The older ones.
Oh, with his dad, George Reeves. Oh, those were terrible.
Lord.
Those were not good.
Or just DC movies in general. But continue.
You
know,
know,
like-
I mean, Dark Knight, you know, they the ones
That
that
is
got it
the
right.
best-
Everything after that is, yeah.
Hero movie hands down. Dark Knight series, including Batman. Was it Batman Begins? Yeah,
Yep.
when he was fighting with Raj al Ghul or Raish, however you pronounce it.
Raj.
You know, Raj.
Raj al Ghul.
Is it Raj or Raish?
Some people say Raish, some people say Raj.
See,
But speaking of the tea kettle calling the pot black, Funimation. Remember when Funimation had that whole issue with the voiceover person for Broly, Vic, man, I forgot what his name was, but he had these whole sexual allegations, you know, charges against him that turned out to not be true, but they still let him go. Well, now Funimation is facing the same issues because on company time, they decided to voice over, you know, Sean Schimmel and Christopher Sabat, I forgot how to say his last name, but decided to voice over homophobic words and say the F word, you know, the derogatory term for gay people and all that.
oh, thank you. 'Cause I was trying to think. I thought you was talking about that.
On company time and with company property. So it looks like we probably are not about to get an English dub of Dragon Ball Super ever
Or
again.
anything else, period.
So for those who don't
I
know
don't
who
know.
Chris Sabat is, he voices Vegeta
And Piccolo,
and Piccolo, and
King Vegeta.
thank you because he knows more
And
about
Yamcha.
that than I do. All right, Yamcha
Nobody
Yep,
cares
he
about
voices.
Yamcha.
I mean, you know, Yamcha.
Yamcha dies.
by a Cyberman.
Listen, most of them end up dying.
but
who in that
not
group
by
hasn't
a
died?
Cyberman.
Chi-Chi.
She has died.
She
When the
died
world got-
once.
Exactly. She got turned
That
into an
don't
egg
count. She was turned into an egg. That don't count.
and squished.
That don't count.
I thought he ate her.
No, he just
Oh,
stomped on her.
she was loud.
Okay, I'll give you a better one. Hercule. Okay.
Hercule has that's
Wow, he has
that's
it.
right.
Oh, I
Hercule's
didn't
the only
think
one that
about
has
that.
never died.
Yep.
Wow, Hercule never died. That's crazy.
Nope. That's why.
But yeah. So Funimation probably is never gonna be able to do anything. Honestly, they might just get. I don't know if any real repercussions are gonna come from this, but
Oh, it's
they
gonna come.
they probably won't make the English dub of Dragon Ball Super again. Right?
I'm kind of okay with the Japanese version,
Right? Like I've been
For
just
sub.
cool with that.
except Jiren's voice. But you know, because Jiren's voice was actually pretty dope in English dub. After I heard it,
Yeah.
I was like, okay. And
But I-
Beerus's voice
I
'cause
also like Broly's voice
in English dub.
in English dub.
Was it an English dub on the movie?
We literally went to go see that movie and it
I
was.
thought
an
it was
English
sub
dub.
for some reason.
No.
Sorry.
You, sir, make me.
I mean, I don't remember him. I don't remember him speaking. No, wait, time out. Wait, hold up, I got it. I figured this out. I thought he, because most time he was yelling in the entire movie, so I kind of forgot how he spoke. Like he only spoke a couple times. Don't touch my ear, or no, whatever that thing was he was wrapped around.
Bai's ear, yeah.
That thing, and then I was there when the fight started. He was just like, yeah.
I have an interesting question. How does he know what anything is if he's been living on a planet?
I mean, he had his dad was with him, so I guess he taught him like, oh, this is an ear, this is a.
Still.
Although his
I
dad
don't know.
was-
Like, who knows? There's so many loopholes. Like, how does everybody in the universe speak English? Like, they don't even have a translator thing chip in there.
And then he's like,
That's
what,
true.
40, 50?
Pool Paragon or Paragus?
No, bro.
No, Broly is like 40 something. Yeah.
And he's never seen a woman.
Wait, Broly's
he
like
was on-
40 something.
Yeah, he's the same age as Goku.
Goku
And Vegeta.
like 40 something.
Yes.
Vegeta older than
How
Goku
old
though.
you thought they were?
Right?
They
You thought
all,
they
I
was in their
forgot they
20s still?
age slower. I'm forgetting.
Vegeta's like 50 or something crazy.
Yeah.
Listen, the whole Dragon Ball universe is weird, okay? Because you forgot that it took me to watching the abridged version of Dragon Ball Z to know that Cell was 6.
Bro.
And he's in a whole adult cicada bug.
If you want to know the actual age of everybody, just pay attention to their wives. That'll kind of tell you.
Yeah.
Like Chi-Chi, Bulma, you could tell the age just looking at them.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's true.
Not 18 though.
18, she don't. She
But
don't
if you look
age.
at Krillin, you can tell.
Krillin, can you?
Yes. Yes.
Bald and short.
He's bald and
Got
he's been
wrinkles under
bald
his
and
eyes.
short
Wrinkles.
my entire life.
Well, have you seen GT?
Chi-Chi, yeah, but
Do we really count GT in?
Yes.
no, we don't.
Not in the canon, but we counted, you know, just.
Because
If you
Vegeto's
remember
about to
it-
lose his hair, so I don't believe it. He got shorter hair. Supposedly, Vegeta was like, "Oh, as a Saiyan." Wait, that sounds like Frieza, but like
Definitely sounds like Linda Young's Frieza.
Saiyans don't lose their hair, or something, whatever.
Their hairstyle doesn't change from
Their
the
hairstyle
day that
don't
they're
change,
born.
Yeah,
But you can cut it though.
Exactly.
Why would he cut his
They
hair?
cut their facial hair. They grew beards.
Yeah.
When did they grow beards?
You literally did not watch that episode of Super?
I think they went to the.
It was some like hyperbolic time chamber, yeah, and they grew
came
beards.
back, and they grew beards and they cut it.
Who put that in there?
Bro, you need to watch the sub.
I'm just saying. I saw that on Facebook. I thought that was a meme.
No, that was real.
Nah.
That's stupid. Like, who does that? Like, ew. Sorry. What was talking about again?
So speaking of people that don't have a job anymore, and really we don't care. Nicki Minaj retires. Do we care?
Now wait. Before you say don't have a job, she does still have a job. Make money residually, because her music is still going to make her money, and being in Barbershop 3 and other movies.
When's the last time you watched Barbershop 3 on your own time?
A couple weeks ago.
On your own time of your own free volition.
A couple weeks ago.
So
on
you just
VH1.
went downstairs and was like, yeah, let me watch.
Listen, I watched
Barbershop
it
3
because Eve was in it, and I was like,
You can watch Barbershop 2.
No, I ain't one. But
Exactly.
Wait, so you watched it because Evie?
no, okay, that was a lot. But like, I watched it for when it caught my attention because I was flicking through my channels and I saw that Tariq was in there, and the only thing I could think about was freaking Power.
I wanted to slap him in that movie.
See, yeah, that's why I'm like, was he that bad in Barbershop 3? And then I watched, I'm like,
Yeah, he was.
this man is
He's just terrible in every
just a
role
bad
that he's in. He's a bad
yeah,
kid.
he's a pretty bad kid. He had terrible locks, and it's just, I mean,
I actually have an interesting question. Barbershop or Friday?
Friday.
So why didn't you watch Friday instead of Barbershop?
Thank you.
Wait, come out. Wait.
Nah, brother.
You know Friday is a classic.
It's a classic,
Yes.
and I got that on DVD. I can watch that whenever I want
Name
to.
one memorable line from Barbershop.
Who drank my apple juice? Now what?
Name another one.
Wait. I got it. Which one? 1, 2, or 3?
Any of them.
Oh,
Bye, Felicia.
Thank you.
for Friday?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you said another.
Nah,
from
name
Barbershop.
another one from Barbershop, though.
Oh, Barbershop. Got you. Oh yeah, I got it. When he was like, OJ did it, like Cedric the Entertainer. That's a memorable line. Don't judge me. You said
Bro.
bang one. I did.
I
did.
That's not. No one just be like, who you know play like that? Like, how you get fired on your day off?
I got another one somewhere. Hold up, I got it. I'm gonna figure it out. In fact,
The only other one I can think of is that's cash in your hand.
Boom.
That's it.
oh yeah, right.
When he was giving old dude the money back. That's the only other line. Yeah, in
Yeah.
Barbershop.
That was the first one.
That was the first one. I
Yeah.
think, yeah.
That's the only one I could think of.
Okay, well, 1 and 2 was like great, but then 3 was just there because it was there. Listen, man, I ain't talking about that. It was just on TV. I wanted to watch it.
So yeah, Nicki Minaj retiring. Does anybody really care?
Yes,
Like,
I care.
thank you.
I
Like,
care.
Oh, it was a meme. It was so funny when it said Nicki Minaj is retiring, and the mom from Friday was like,
like,
I care
why?
because she made us not until recently. She had really good. What about what was it called? Monster. That was a good Nicki Minaj.
That's not even her song.
But
Wasn't
her
that
verse was
2002?
fire.
Yes.
Yeah, but I said until
that was
recently.
Kanye's song.
That was 6 years. What? 6?
So you could live.
7 years ago?
So you didn't like Right Through Me? That was a good song too.
I don't even know the song.
You see right through me. How do you do?
I like the song, but
That
That was a great
I'm not-
song. Like
I'm not about to just sit here and bump
you
it.
didn't like Starships,
No.
Or Meant to
I honestly
Fly.
hate that
that
song.
was like a pop song.
but it was great though. Like it left the mark. I'm sorry, maybe it was just me. I like the
for Life
song.
was cool.
Because Drake was in it.
'Cause that was our school song.
Exactly.
High school.
That was a good song. What else?
No.
No, she
Did you
can't.
see her in that Hot
In
Girl
her
Summer?
video, she tried.
Like,
She tried.
Like, you can clearly tell organic. Fake.
Oh,
That
you know
makes
what
it
was so
easier for
funny
you to
about
know.
that video? I saw a video when the music was silent and like it sounded like she was struggling. It heard the sounds of the shear. Like, it was just squeaking. Like the shear was moving in there.
Like, bro, like, and she looked like she was putting in, like, hella work, and it was just like,
And you just
You just
see
need
Meg
oil.
just like.
Like,
and Meg, right? Meg is,
meanwhile, Meg is just letting it just naturally
just
go.
looking
Like,
he got the world's strongest
But
knees.
you was looking like.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that.
Innocent. Like, I know y'all be seeing her video when Meg be twerking. I'll be like, yo, I know her knees gotta like hurt.
She got the
She got
strongest
Fabulous
knees.
to drive the boat.
She,
That's a hard one.
bro, see?
He don't just do that.
See?
Yeah, that's crazy.
But no to Nikki. I'm just gonna be honest.
I mean,
Exactly.
Nikki.
Because if you
Nikki done got played out for me.
like if you
She
can't
coming-
twerk,
she-
it's
she
kind
ain't
of hard
retired.
for me to
She
look
ain't-
at
she-
it. the
She's not
same way.
retired yet. I don't feel like she's not.
That's just like
Like,
Jay-Z saying he retired and he came right back.
Jay-Z,
Jay-Z
like,
is never gonna
but
retire.
Jay-Z
Not
has
fully.
longevity. Like, Jay-Z has put out,
album after album.
yes,
I think Nicki only got 4 albums out, don't she?
maybe. I don't know.
Like
I don't
4?
keep up with her
She got a lot of
discography.
mixtapes.
Pink
too.
Friday, Roman's Revenge. I think Roman's Revenge too. I don't know if that was a thing. or
I
not.
don't know.
And there was a 4th one. I forgot.
Exactly.
But I do know Pink Friday was a good album.
Whatever.
It was a great album. I liked it. When I went on my computer.
My thing with her is, like, she became literally what she was fighting against when she came into the game with Lil' Kim. Like, because Lil' Kim was doing the same thing that she was doing to Cardi B. Like, these joints, I don't want to say the, B word, but, these children of God need to, pay homage to, the vets and so-and-so and this, and I done did this. And it's like, bro, you sound super corny.
I mean,
Like, and you had the #1 album, so you throwing this fit for what? After the Travis Scott issue, like, Travis Scott just called me, he said, I got #1. We know that, Nikki. Nobody's taking that away from you, but you can't let Cardi, like, get some play.
I think the problem isn't that Cardi can't get someplace. It's the way Cardi came in. Cardi didn't just forget the homage idea.
Mm-hmm.
Think about what she stands for. When Nicki came in, she stood for what? Being a Barbie, being attractive, and she had a whole bunch of other sexual things going on.
Her
Cardi
booty.
came in as a stripper,
Came
Exactly.
from love and hip hop.
loving
That
hip
too.
With
hop,
a jacked up grill.
jacked up. She came in real, but she came in a little too real.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like you guys are accepting the fact she came from stripper life, and it's like, whoa, like y'all
thing
really
is now-
for this. But
the
think
thing
about
now,
it, because if
everybody
you go
like
back 50, 60 years ago, nobody messed with no stripper. That was the last thing
Nah.
you talked to. Now everybody talking about, I got a stripper. Don't
Yep.
Drake date strippers now or something?
Yeah, he used to date Malaya Michelle, who was a stripper.
I thought they dated.
Yeah. She even talks about the
They
fact.
had a baby by her?
No,
he got some
he got
other
one by
chick.
some. No, it's not a porn star.
I thought she was a porn
That
star.
was
think
Trey
she was.
Songz. That was Trey Songz.
That was also Trey Songz, but didn't like Pusha T say something about Drake dating
It probably was,
the
but
porn star?
like since
She
when
probably
do
did.
Not that cute. I don't.
she wasn't? But since when do we switch over from wholesome women to strippers and porn stars?
Well,
And
I want a wholesome girl. So.
Thank you. See,
he's single.
hey, listen,
Yes, I
shoot
am.
your shot. We gonna
Yes,
give
I
his
Instagram.
IG at the end of the podcast. So shoot your shot. We'll see if you miss 100% of the shots you don't shoot. I don't know.
Something
That's
like
true.
that.
That's true.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you miss
Well, if
100%
you don't-
of the shots you don't
If
shoot.
you don't shoot, you don't make nothing. That's what he said.
See, it makes sense, right?
See?
There you
Yeah.
go.
Shoot your shot.
Message.
Message. So this was really the topic that I wanted to talk about. And we talked about it briefly before the podcast started. I saw on Facebook this dude was talking about the reason why men shouldn't chase women per se. And I'm kind of on the fence. And we was talking about this. I want to get all their opinions, starting from my left going that way. So we're going to go, that way. Do we feel like men should chase women?
I think it really depends on what you mean by chase. Oh, I'm sorry. I really think it depends on what you mean by chase. Like, what do you mean exactly?
So the way that people have is it picking me up?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So the way that people have made it out, especially in my dating experience, like they make it seem like the pursuing is all on the man, and you have to spend all this time, all this effort chasing, and they've kind of taken this whole like he who finds a wife thing kind of too far. Like to
yep.
find something means to like stumble upon. To
Yeah,
chase
yeah.
means to pursue something that's actively running away from you.
Yes.
So it's like when it comes to, any relationship, like there should be a mutual pursuing on both ends. Like literally I've been in a relationship where the dude was like, you're not the prize. Like the dude, the girl's father, that's, what he says to me is like, you're not the prize. She is. And that ruined the entire dynamic, of the relationship, because it's like, bro, what?
Yeah, because you want to be accepted by that family and vice versa. So, in my understanding, in my sense of the understanding of the word chasing, I believe a man's supposed to chase, but I also believe that if you're going to chase, she should give you hints or cookies to chase after. If you're not getting any hints to chase, then I wouldn't chase her. That's a dead end. That's just me personally. Like, I can't imagine chasing a woman that really doesn't want to be chased. Like, that's wasting your time, her time. It's kind of creepy, to be honest.
Thank you.
You're chasing somebody. That's just me. But on a deeper tip for the most part, in relationships, like he said, you're supposed to find a wife, or a man's supposed to find a wife. Which, to be honest, means stumbling upon. But you have to know what you want, and she has to know what she wants. And if y'all both don't know what you want, what are you doing? Like, I don't understand this
wasting time and effort and money.
Yeah, I don't understand this whole thing. Like, women today are like, I'm just dating. What does that mean? Are you just trying to get a free meal? Because that makes me upset.
That makes me upset.
Bro,
I'm serious. I ain't got the money for all that. You know what I'm saying? And then on the flip side, it's like, man, I got all these females. What does that mean? Like, dating or having the females does not get you much more than just a headache. Like, when you're young, you're thinking, you got this girl, you got this girl, you got that girl, you got light skin, dark skin, brown skin. I'm not going to go into the physicals, but you get the point. You got all these different types of women, and you're texting them, but once you get to, like, our age, you can't keep up with their name, their birthday, what they look like. Did I do that last week? It's pointless.
Bro, it's too much keeping up with just one, really. You know how many stories you got to hear, how many emotions you got to deal with just from one person. Like, try dealing with, like, 4 different women, and you got to tell them all these sweet nothings and spend money that you, like...
Spend money you don't have. And my I'm not going to say who he is, but he said, man, I want all these women. And I looked at him like, you don't understand the headache. It don't matter about the money, the headache that comes with it. I'm not saying all women are bad. That's not what I'm saying. But they all have needs and wants and desires. And we as men, we're not supposed to meet all those needs, but we're supposed to, I wouldn't say caress, but... what's the terminology for it?
We could just use caress, just use
caress
for now. But
caress, but I mean, like, those needs we're not supposed to completely fulfill, but we're supposed to be in the progress of fulfilling. And the same thing with them towards us. But all this, I don't know what men are doing right now. What are we doing? Wasting time?
I don't know about we, but...
Oh, you speaking French now.
Yeah. I don't know about that, but I don't know what they are doing, but, like, no, I don't know what's going on. I think my question, well, before I get into that, like, my question is, when women like a man to chase them, because some women like that attention. So at what point do you, like, I forgot the word, start with an A, adamant. When you show you adamant about something, like you adamant about something, so you pursue them with, like, kind of aggression, but not too much where it's, like you said, creepy.
Consistent?
Like consistency, like you're consistent with it. Persistent. There we go.
Yeah.
You're being persistent. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? To the point where it's not too creepy looking. You know what I'm saying? Because you could get to that point, like, she tell you no, and you like, oh, I like the chase. And then you just continuously persistent going after them until they finally say, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what level do you go before you just say, you know what, I'm not going to, like, yeah, you cute and all, but, like, I'm not about to run around the corner with the jukebox in my hand asking you, please go to this date with me. Like,
I would say once the energy is not being reciprocated, that's usually when I bow out at that point. When I feel like I'm the one that's doing all the work, I'm showing all the effort. Like, I get it, a man is supposed to take charge, but when I'm the only one that's given options of, like, all right, do you want to go do this? All right, cool. You know, what do you think about this? All right, what do you think about that? You know, can I see you this time? You know, I want to, I'm putting in more work, and you're just sitting there like, you're going to have to prove yourself to me. And it's like, baby,
I don't have to prove anything to anybody. I'm the child of God.
Exactly. Thank you. Like, I ain't got to, you know, I get it. Like, yes, you need to see that I'm, of course, a leader and that I can lead you. However, it's not my entire responsibility to constantly just chase after you and you just sit there and like, because guaranteed when I get you, what's going to happen is that I stop doing all those things because now it's your turn to prove that you, like, I'm the prize. Like, now it's your turn to chase me. And that's how, exactly. And that's usually what ends up happening. A lot of girls end up getting their hearts broken. And a lot of men are, going in and out of these relationships because we have this whole dynamic of, oh, you got to chase me, you got to prove that you, and it's like,
and you prove it and you get in it and they're like, well, I did all this.
Now what?
Exactly.
What's the hype? What's the hoopla?
Like nothing.
Like, all right, so
you
now
don't
what
do
you gonna
this
do
no
then?
more. Like,
I'm gonna be like the SpongeBob meme. All right,
I'm gonna head out.
all right, time to go.
And I don't understand. Like, if you want me to do all, like you said, do all this, and then once I got you, it's like you gonna expect me to continue doing this stuff for you to prove something that I've already proven. Like,
It's like at this point you need to do stuff.
for me,
Exactly.
like,
And
can you cook? Can you cook?
All right,
What can
now.
you offer me besides your vagina?
that okay?
Not much.
And if it's that's a great thing about why, like, I'm glad I'm doing this whole celibacy thing, because now it's like a girl, to get my attention, you gotta bring more than just sex to the table. Like, granted, I'm really not checking for no female right now. I'm only checking for one. You know who you are. But like, you gotta bring more than sex to the table. If you ain't got nothing more than that, like, you wasting my time. But the thing is, women need to understand, and I think a lot of things that parents need to include in teaching their children is like, yes, I get as a father, you want to teach your daughter, like, you're the prize, sweetheart, like, but at the same time, this is also somebody's son. Like, this is somebody's child as well. Like, this person is also a prize to you. Like, it's a blessing to be able to date somebody that you love and to marry your best friend and to marry someone in general. Like, it's not a right for you to get married to anybody. Like, it's a privilege for you to marry, the person of the anybody. So we have to, I feel like women have to get this idea of like, men do all the chasing and you just sit on your hands and do nothing.
Well, to be honest, if you really look at it, I'm not trying to play devil's advocate, I guess, but if you look at it, if you're saying we're all chasing and they feel like they're the prize, but we find.
That's true. We do find, but
we
it's
don't
not.
search.
Exactly. We don't go.
He's looking, hello? Hello?
It's dark.
Like,
I found you. I got it. I'm getting it. Nah. And I feel like as a male, when I have my kids, I'm gonna, of course, tell my daughter, when you find somebody, make sure that you're a prize for them. But you also let them know, like, instill the tools in your kids so that they are worthy to be called a prize. Like, every
And
girl
the
is
thing-
not a prize. Every girl is just, oh, I got this bomb vagina. So what you got?
As every girl in the world has
I got
one of those.
I got an interesting thing for you. So I was talking to my mother the other day about this. She's like, the Bible says, findeth a wife. So just marinate on that. What does that mean?
That the woman that you find is already a wife. Like,
Yes, but not all women are wives.
all right, I'm gonna head out.
Not everybody's a wife, and not everybody's a husband.
This is true.
So just think about that.
Like, what is it?
Whoa,
Like,
the girl you're talking to might not be a wife.
really?
So true.
And
She
like,
could be a strange woman.
And some women, like, granted, girls do deserve to be pursued, but like, just because you're a good woman doesn't mean that you're a right woman. For me, like, there's plenty of good guys out there, but that doesn't mean that they're a good guy for you. Like, there's plenty of good girls out there, but that doesn't mean they're the right girl for me. Like,
True.
So I'll pursue a good woman and I'll pursue the right woman. I'm not gonna, for me, the person that I'm gonna be with, I know for a fact, like, this is the woman that I want to be with. So I'm going to do what I can do and what I have to do in order to make it known, like, I want
bag.
you. Secure the bag.
Yes.
Secure the bag.
Secure it.
I have
Secure
an
it.
interesting statement for you guys, or a question.
Go ahead.
It's not my podcast, so I'm not trying to take.
Nah,
it
just
from
do
you,
your
but
thing.
My question is, I'm going off you a little bit. What's this whole thing about thirst?
That
So how do you pursue a woman if you consider thirsty?
Okay.
Because that was a whole, that was a whole play. You don't know how many times I've been trying to talk to a girl. Oh, you thirsty? Wait, what?
Wait,
I'm
time
supposed
out.
to, right? No.
right, like, just for showing
I'll
basic
say something
interest.
with that.
Go ahead.
I had a situation like that before, and she came on to me, and then I'm trying to actually pursue, and you talking about I'm thirsty. I'm like,
Wait. what you mean I'm thirsty? You the one that came on to me. I was
Exactly.
just chilling.
Yep.
like,
And I don't.
I don't understand. Like,
And
what am I
that-
thirsty for?
is that like, when did showing genuine interest become thirst? Like, and that's the thing, like, because we have this whole thing of the Russell Wilson.
There we go.
And the futures.
Futures of the world.
Exactly. Like, now, when you show general interest, oh, he corny, he thirsty. No, I'm trying to show you, like, I'm not just trying to
Bang.
I'm not trying to poom poom in your boom boom in your zoom zoom.
Zoom zoom?
So
Like,
thank
I'm
you. I
not
was trying to
just
get it right. I don't know.
Zoom in the zoom zoom?
Like, I'm not just trying to objectify you. Like, I'm trying to show you more than just, you know, look at this Rolex I got and look at these fake jewels that I got that when you go get them appraised are really worth less than what I spent on them. Like, I'm trying to really show you that I'm interested in you, but it's taking us thirst. And a lot of times, a lot of the good guys end up getting hurt and end up becoming these F-boys because they end up trying to be the good guy in showing genuine interest in being that. See, he knows too much about that and being, you know, honest and intentional with what we're doing, and it, you know, ends up getting thrown back in our face.
Well, I got an interesting thing for you. So
Go
just think
ahead.
about it like this. I don't want to say nothing crazy, but I'm going to say this. So just think about it like
I don't want
this.
to say nothing crazy, but,
Yeah, but it's
here we
true.
go.
Not all women do this, but some women choose the bad boy because it's instinctual. Just like how we see a good girl, but we choose the girl that's fine with the nice body, and you can't control yourself, but you know that's just gonna lead you down a bad path of hell and.
Oh, this man, Daddy, let my man spit. Let
Let
my
my
man
man- Anybody over there?
Get the point.
I experienced this. So I've come on to girls that's like, they want a guy, they want a good guy, they want something. I come in like, hey, what's up? So, you know, I'm a good guy. I got a good job. But let's go back a few years or so.
Right.
So it was a girl I talked to. It's a girl I talked to here. And
Speak up just a little.
she wanted me to basically, she got to know me. I got hooked up. Say, hey, bro, this girl wants to talk. She think you cute. I was like, okay, let's see what she is. I thought she a cute girl. She's this, she's that, she's amazing. She wants a good guy. Okay, come to me. I'm back then, what? 23. Yeah, I'm 23. I'm 26 now, so I'm just like, I was 23. I'm 23 years old. I'm in my senior year of college, my last year. I'm doing this, doing that. I got a bright future ahead of me. I got a nice car. I got this, that, and that. Got a good sense of fashion. I'm a huge sneakerhead, this and that. And then a few times we hang out, it's cool. Went to the Jazz Fest. Had a movie thing, right? Had a movie thing going on outside of campus. Went to go see that. We was chilled out, laid up. I was like, okay, this is life's going good. And all of a sudden, one day, going into Bible study, I think I was with you.
I was not there. No,
I was not.
She came in. I was like, hey.
See?
Walked right past me and didn't even look my way.
Ooh.
And I was looking like, hold up.
Like, I know.
Did I just get, can I say it?
Curved?
Did I get curved?
We can,
Yeah, we say curved.
I was going to say the other word.
Bro.
But I was like, did I just get curved? And then I called her out on it. I was just like.
See,
And then come to find out she talked to another guy that's total opposite of me.
see?
Come to find out, buy him J's, doing this. I'm looking like this.
Whoa.
can't be
Jays. Oh,
That's marriage material.
that
Right?
is.
Like,
That hurt my heart just
No,
hearing it.
I'm saying that could have been me, and I was treating her right.
That still can be.
but the thing is, exactly.
It can
The thing
be
is,
me.
even
Of
though you're a good guy, doesn't mean that you were the right guy for her. And she
Exactly.
definitely wasn't the right girl for you.
Exactly.
So it's like,
Then, because after that, she came back to apologize. Said, I was wrong. I should have gave you a chance. I'm like, well, you should have. But I told her, I said, you got some growing to do.
right? And a lot of it does. That's why it's so important, especially in the black household, that the father is in the house. Because typically, a good father is in the house. Because you can have a father in the house, he can be silent and teach you nothing. I've had that.
Let me pause you for a second. He's still on the Jordans.
I'm like stuck right now. B.
Jeez,
Like,
the retros.
Can I meet her?
I think at that time was some new threes. Some threes came out. now she was looking like she got a nose. I was looking like,
See,
you got this.
but and that could come from
this got some threes.
They a lot of, I won't say a lot of girls, but it seems like girls end up getting the rough around the edges one first before they try to come to the good guy, and then they're damaged. I don't want to say damaged, but they have hurt. Exactly. I don't never want to call a girl damaged, but they're hurt.
No,
and they want to come to us.
And I don't
damaged.
want that hurt. Keep that energy over.
Yeah.
You okay, DJ?
No, I'm not okay. Listen, let me tell you something. Listen, I saw this meme on Facebook. There was like when you get the girl who's like good and she's like don't give you a chance because you a good dude, but after she go through like 6 dudes, 100 dudes, 3 abortions, 2 miscarriages, now she want to give you a chance and she look like a truck then ran over her.
Forrest Gump.
Jenny.
Jenny.
Everybody want to be a Jenny. I don't understand why.
See, you're trying to have a hot girl summer, you gonna end up single.
Let me tell you with that too. So let's go back to high school.
Oh, we're going back to the time chamber.
Let's go back to high school.
Let's take it back. How far
Let's say
back? All the
9th
way
grade.
back.
So you know, like everybody going through puberty. Everybody going through that awkward stage in their life right now. At that moment. So at that moment, I was a little chubby at that time. Like I cannot imagine Danny chubby. I was always skinny growing up until I hit between the ages of 12 and a little bit of 15.
Mm-hmm.
I was going through that little chubby phase. I had the little chunky face.
I feel like a lot of dark skinned dudes go through like a chubby phase.
Am I dark skinned?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure, so I ain't go through that.
I ain't that dark, damn.
I think so.
I just had to ask. No.
Like it's me?
I've been claimed by both.
But what I was saying is, I tried to talk to girls that was like that I already had crushes on and everything, and then they didn't give me the time of day. Talking about I'm not cute to them. I'm this and that. Mm-hmm. But then I graduated from high school in 2011. So 8 years later.
Sorry.
The same girls that didn't give me the time of day slide in my DMs.
Talking about
I'm trying to shoot my shot. I'm like, wait a minute. You talking back in 2010? I tried to shoot my shot. You shot me down.
And you got to be careful with that.
And then it's 8 years and 3 kids later.
3 kids.
3 kids.
The Lord.
All right, so we gotta start wrapping this up. So real quick, if you can give them your IG names.
I don't even know my IG name. You go first, bro.
So my Instagram is Swerve, and that's SWERV with 2 underscores.
All right. Sorry, people. We had some. We're currently filming
that. Might have been Ricky.
It was me.
Oh,
that was Ricky.
You could have just told him to come in.
I ain't know that.
Oh, he could come in.
Okay, you can tell him to come in.
So we still doing the Instagram names, or should I just like?
1 second.
But like I said, Swerve.
What's up,
2
man?
underscores.
So yeah, one more time.
Swerve, and I'll spell it out because I might have spelled kind of differently. So it's SWERV with 2 underscores.
All right. And Lloyd, where can they find you at?
They can find me at LOY_COH_, or you can find me at my Banu hair care. I help you grow hair. Let's just throw that out there.
Banu_products.
I
there you
definitely
go.
need some because this beard refused to connect.
On Instagram,
you
it's
supposed to have a beard before me.
Y'all silly. Instagram is BENU. Isn't it PRO_?
I don't know.
That's the Facebook page I did.
I'm talking about the Instagram.
Yeah, the Instagram is Banu_pro.
There you go. That's what I said before. Thank you.
All right. Well, this has been a pretty
interesting,
real interesting Black and Nerdy podcast. We're gonna have y'all on for another one. We might do like a bonus episode where we talk more in depth about this specific topic and just dating in general.
Yeah, because I had a couple more questions I wanted to bring up, but
he's still talking about the Jordans.
Women out there, y'all really be buying dudes Jordans? Like, I'm on dudes that don't deserve them?
I mean,
I'm so confused.
I had a girl buy me a PS4.
First of all,
no, that don't count.
That don't count.
First of all, you know how much a PS4 is?
Yes, but
it's $300.
You don't count.
I was.
You don't count.
Which one it is? Is the PS4 Slim?
No, it's the Pro.
The Pro.
Okay. It's not the same. But
With You know what?
Y'all silly.
You
But-
different.
Yeah,
You're
he
different.
different like 2 Chainz. But I really wish we could have gotten in the conversation about, you brought up, what was it? Should men chase women? Correct?
Mm-hmm.
I wish we got to the part with, should women chase men?
I will say that right now. Yes, they should.
No, they should not.
We don't
Because
know
I
what-
could go into why they
If
should
y'all
not.
want to, we can keep this going. Like, y'all.
We good?
He
we
just
good?
here.
You good?
All right, we can keep this going.
We're on our 50 minutes right now.
All right, we're good. Okay, we're good.
Doing
We're
real
pretty
good.
good.
All right, we go spend like a good 10 minutes on this, and then we go wrap it up, and then we go head out to Dally because we definitely been in here way longer than we supposed to. Should women chase men?
So who want to start this one off?
Y'all can start it
Exactly. We
off.
started it off last time. Go
First
ahead.
bar. All right.
Topic again.
Should women chase men?
I say it depends,
Okay.
cause
Bro, it's your opinion. Like, you ain't got a wrong opinion.
I say it actually kind of depends, because when it comes to women trying to talk to you, you can just be chilling, and then they just walk up to you saying, they might just start a conversation with you,
True.
a random conversation with you, and they they probably can say, well, I really like. We should have this conversation again. That that once they say that, they shooting their shot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
it's like, so can I get your number, or can I follow you on Instagram? You just chilling like, yeah, you can follow. What's your number?
See?
Sure. And then like something like that. That's why I say it depends. But sometimes some girls don't do it. They want you to shoot the shot.
True.
So it's like when it comes to me, kind of sort of, I get both. I get
Okay.
both. Like lately, a lot of people will a lot of girls like try to shoot shots with me, and I'll just be looking like, where are y'all coming from?
Who sent you?
Who sent you?
They're being manufactured.
Who sent you?
My thing.
But the thing is, the thing when it comes to me to a relationship, 'cause I really do want to be in a relationship. I know it's gonna come to that point where if it's too good to be true, I'm gonna look at her like, who sent you?
It's like you want I don't.
Like I
have
never
you
thought
been?
I'll find a girl like you, and it's just like, is this meant to be? Is this meant to be?
Someone like you.
That might be a song to sing at a wedding. At the wedding,
So
you
DJ,
know.
what do you think? Should women chase men?
Yes. That's my answer. Oh,
That's all you
it.
get?
That's all I got. No, no.
Yes. Back to you, Tom.
No, I feel like, yeah, they definitely should. Like, we're not at that point in life where it's like before then it was like men should chase women. That's what everybody was taught growing up, that you should always chase the woman. But nobody ever, like you said, thought about if you're interested in a man, what's so wrong with you coming up to me and saying, hey, I think you cute, or however you want to approach it. Like you said, we should keep this conversation going. Or you in line getting coffee. And he's like, oh, man, you drink that too? That's crazy. My name is Sarah.
I'm plotting.
Just like if we go, just like we go to City Point or something,
We waiting in line to get on the ride, and it's a few girls that's next to us. They gonna try to have a conversation. It's like, man, this line's taking so long. We come in like, yeah, this is taking a long time. I mean, like the conversation sparks right there.
Yep.
But I'll say that doesn't necessarily mean that they're chasing after you. That means they, of course,
They're interested.
is that they're interested and they, spark up that conversation. It's up to you now to
Take the bait. That's
Exactly.
the cookie crumb I was telling you about.
exactly.
Yeah, this is true. But I also feel like in that same sentiment, right, that's not mean they're chasing. So basically saying after we
So the same way that a man chases
a female, yeah,
Woman.
I say female.
Listen, bro, you about to give me a whole lot of
What?
people. Oh,
Listen.
females, huh?
Female woman, listen. You
does not
if
speak
you
for
that
all the Black and
sensitive,
Nerdy.
you that sensitive, you just don't listen to the podcast. If you that sensitive, all right?
Or they done got this far.
Shoot, they did. Now they're gonna be like, oh, this is a great. Oh no, he didn't. Hear this again. It's okay. Women who get chased by men in the same sense. If we happen to exchange Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, MySpace, whatever, we exchange any type of information where you can reach me. And if you don't use that, then that's just on you. I'm not about to call. I'm about to chase. You ask for my number, okay, cool. Or you ask for my Snapchat, cool. I might be busy. I might be a busy person. you might should know that off rip when you talk to me. Like if we have a conversation, you should know like I'm gonna be busy, blah blah blah. So if you hit me up, then you hit me up. If you happen to text me or DM, that's what you call it nowadays.
Direct message.
Bro, you're only 27.
Shut up.
DM? Is that what it's
That's
called?
what it's called.
Still...
If you DM me and I take a few hours to respond and you say, my bad, I've just been busy. But you know what I'm saying? If I'm showing you some type of quote unquote interest, but not like fully giving you that attention, but you like hitting me up every day and you like, hey, let's do this, let's do that. And you know, I'm like, I would, but got to meet up with the team or whatever. If it's a networking event, anything to keep you, busy. And she understands, but she's still pushing to find a day in your schedule to see you. Like, would that be your like a definition of a chase? Like,
I would say that's definitely a way of, I guess, pursuing you, trying to get you to like
open up your schedule to see me. Like, yes, I am.
So I would say that's a form of pursuing or chasing, but I personally don't feel like a woman should have to chase. I feel like it, of course, depends from case to case. Sometimes a girl might just come up and be like, oh, I'm interested in you. Cool. From there, it's up to the man to determine.
You know about that, don't you, Trey?
Dang.
What? Don't you?
Dang.
Don't you?
You just go put me out there.
Yeah, I did.
I have my reasons why I don't believe in it, but you can continue.
I put it out there. You know about that, don't you?
Bro,
just come up to you. I like your shirt, Trey.
I like your teeth.
Oh,
I want coffee.
There's a lot of things we've missed.
We have missed a lot, young grasshopper.
And listen, I already said I'm not interested in half of these. Actually, any of these women that end up coming up to me at
you
all.
Almost said the other word.
I was really, bro. I really was about to say something else. I'm not interested in any of these women that end up coming up to me at this moment in my life.
Like
I'm
Meg Thee Stallion.
Her tall self.
It is what it is.
listen.
He gonna drive the boat.
You gonna drive that boat.
You gonna drive that boat, man. Boatman.
I can neither deny nor confirm these allegations.
Which means,
But no,
like
for
I
me,
said, if Kiki Palmer come my way, it's over.
exactly.
It's
But
over.
still, like, I get it. If she shows like a little bit of interest, then I'll be like, okay, how are you? I'll probably say something funny because that's my way into getting, oh, you just got your hair done. You feeling like you fly, huh? And be like, ah. I don't know who laughs like that, but
Only you.
Like, no, the thing about it when it comes to chasing too, I like, with a girl, I like their try to sense like how their personality is.
mm-hmm.
So like when it comes to like personality, I have a few women that I've like saw and looked up to. Like of course I like my mom. Like you gonna want somebody that's like your mom.
Exactly.
And then
If
also
the parenting is right, then
Depending on the person.
exactly. Your son is gonna want to be like his father. Your daughter is gonna want to date somebody like their father, and your son is gonna want to marry somebody like their mother, and the daughter's gonna want to emulate what the mother does. Typically, if the family is doing what they're supposed to do, they can be going the wrong way too. But that usually is what happens.
Most families are dysfunctional.
That's true.
Yeah, that's different. Oh, we gonna do it. Oh, we doing a podcast on that. But go ahead.
Dysfunctional families.
Oh, I want to say, but it's also like I say a certain slip. She not here no more. I always wanted somebody like Aaliyah.
Oh yeah.
Cause like her personality, it was just she was so calm, she was sweet, and then everybody that you heard that met her or talked to her, even my cousin said it.
Yeah.
She was the most sweetest person I've ever met. Like I said, I want a girl like that. I said like not into anything, to herself, very chill.
Poised.
Yeah. Poised.
Poised, got ambition, pretty, overall pretty.
Except the whole R. Kelly thing,
We ain't gonna discuss
Oh,
that.
Everybody got issues.
Okay, everybody got the
huge.
The thing is, I still don't really believe, because there's not really a lot of proof that has happened. But I don't care, regardless of that. Aaliyah was an amazing person.
She was.
And then she was gone way too soon.
True.
And then I would have loved to see like how she been this day, because she would have been 40 this year. Even though she probably wouldn't even look like it.
Nah.
She was
Black,
not.
don't crack.
A lot of the things that I've learned in my life have came from God God through my mother, God through my father, God through, people in my life. So let me ask you this question. Or all men. Mm-hmm. If you marry somebody and you chose them and they do some crazy stuff, would you be mad at the choice you made, or would you say, you know what? I chose that. Think about that. Now, on the flip side, she chooses you. And when things go sideways, who's it on?
Wait, there's too many questions. Wait, it's too many questions. Hold on.
Who's it on?
I'm still thinking about the first question.
Okay, think about the first question.
Should be mad at the choice? Or should I choose?
As a man, you'll say,
for me personally, it'll be, I chose this.
Yes, I chose this. This is what I wanted.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's the other way around, I didn't choose this. Why am I in this?
Exactly.
So when you in it, guess what happens to you? Guess what happens when she chooses? It goes into her court, meaning you run to her will. You basically run circles because the whole dynamic shifts. As a man, you have the masculine energy to pursue and to approach. When you do it the other way around, she has the dominant energy, so it's in her court. She becomes the man. What do you become? Oh, you become she. You get the point. you get the point. What happens?
The audio.
You just have to edify. But you tell me what happens if she approaches you. It's not all women. Not all women are like this. I'm not saying that's the case. But if women approach this, they will become the dominant ones in these given scenarios.
That's true.
Because they have more control over what happens in the relationship, and then they'll have more say, and then you'll be sitting there like, wait.
And now the whole house dynamic is out of line because regardless of how culture thinks, the structure of the house is supposed to be God, man, wife, children. Like,
Period.
Regardless how you feel, the man is supposed to be the leader and he's supposed to be submitted under God. Because then he'll lead correctly his wife and his children. The problem is when we when we just let things be standoffish, we just kind of take the back seat. We just kind of let women, dominate us. Now it messes up the whole dynamic of the house, and now the children are going to be like, oh, mom is the leader of the house. Mom is and it's not a whole masculinity thing. It's because the man was created to be the head. The man was created to be the leader.
Because think about what...
Not to lord over them, but
to be the
to
leader.
love them. Exactly.
You're supposed to submit to God and your wife, just like she's supposed to submit to you and God. So the question becomes, what happens when you're not the head? Let's break it down even further for you, just to be honest. What happens when... I'm trying to say this the right way. What happens when she works, she cleans, she cuts the grass, she does everything, and you don't? What do you become?
Emasculated.
I am a house man. I provide the house. Watch the kids.
Maybe.
Wash the dishes. I wear an apron when I cook sometimes.
But depending on how you are about your woman making the money or being the breadwinner in the house.
Okay.
That could later create a problem because it's like, I'm the one that goes to work and all that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I don't want anybody to think there's anything wrong with that household.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But typically, it's supposed to be a man's job to be the provider. It's supposed to be the man's job to be that protector of here we go. Protector.
Right on your chest.
What happened?
Protector, yes. Just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, protector of the household. Like, their job is to be the leader. So when you're not acting in that leads to, that can open the door to becoming emasculated and creating those issues and that tension in your marriage because you're not secure in yourself as a man.
But the thing is, masculinity and femininity is really just what we believe it to be. So it's really not something that's real. But if you want me to be honest and true about the whole situation, if you're comfortable in your masculinity, it's not going to matter. It don't matter how much she makes. It doesn't matter how much you make, because at the end of the day, she's always going to look at you like you're the man. Period. As long as you understand that for you, you'll never have a problem. But as soon as you believe, man, she made more money than me, I'm emasculated. That's what you decide to believe. Thing. That's a you thing. That's not her thing. When you start to do that, then she treats you like a boy.
That's the better term of saying it. Yeah, I'm about to say because treat you like a boy. I don't know if she treat you like that other word that I can't.
That other word, but you get what I'm saying.
And
B word
and another reason why like
rhymes with snitch.
the one shouldn't chase per se the other one is because in your chase you typically tend to look past those red flags that person ends up showing because you're so just dead enamored and set on chasing this person that you don't look at the fact that this person don't respect their mama. Like this person doesn't, is not good with money. This person does not have a mindset that's fit for the type of woman that I'm looking for, but you're so
like a horse with blinders on.
Exactly. Like you're so dead set on chasing this person that you look past their character flaws. You look past their red flags. And in the end, you end up getting hurt on both ends, because you didn't pay attention. Like, I'm pretty sure they showed you who they were during that entire chasing period, but you were
enamored.
Looking at her, you know what?
Her booty.
Because we physical creep. I ain't gonna hold you up.
Big old booty.
I see a butt, and I'll just be like, Jesus.
It's good to look at sometimes, Oh, dang, girl, you just...
She thicker than a swamp
stacked.
posse with the mumps.
All right, man, we ain't got to go that far.
But
your country behind.
Listen, come on, don't look at me like that, guys.
I'm just saying, like,
right? Come on, we all men in this room. Look at me like I'm crazy.
I just be like,
Yo,
dang.
analogy was crazy.
It was extremely.
All right, how about this? She thicker than peanut butter in the fridge. That gets thick. You ever tried to put peanut butter in the fridge on a piece of bread? You tear that piece of bread up.
Why don't you just say she's thicker than a Snicker? Why don't you?
No, because that's just basic.
That's just
right.
basic.
I don't do basic.
Okay.
There we go. Problem solved.
Why don't
No.
you just say she's thicker than a stallion?
Because a stallion is a male horse. That would make me
Why-
gay.
but then
Booty
why-
like a calendar, got
So-
booty for
but
days.
you like Megan Thee Stallion.
Listen, I don't know why she decided to call herself a stallion. I was like, that's a
Stallions
male
are
horse.
Built a particular way. What's wrong
She's
with you?
tall and built
Thick.
a certain way.
Yep, I know.
Like he said.
I know what you're saying.
That's why.
But what is our? So we're kind of split here on. Y'all feel like it's case to case.
Yeah, case 50-50.
I really believe it depends on the person, but for me personally, no.
Is that I don't want you to approach me and be like, "Oh my God, you're so fine." You do that, I'm definitely gonna be like, "Nah, not the one for me."
I'll put you in a different category.
Just
Exactly. Like
once.
I will definitely leave you in a professional setting.
Professional setting.
Like
You just say leave her alone.
Professional.
Nope, I will leave you
setting.
because I'll definitely be like, listen, you can of course, we need actresses for our, skits, but that's it.
I just say I could sell you hair care. But then again, I'm spoken for, so that's just me though. I'm gonna happily I don't even know what you want to call it. I guess you just say
Committed?
I'm committed. Yes, happily committed in my
There we
relationship, but I almost wanted to say married, but I'm not married, but I am happily committed though. Going 2 years strong.
As he looks at the camera. 2 years
2
strong.
years strong.
Going 2 years.
You know who you are.
It's amazing. It's amazing. If she ever sees this, just know I shot her out a little bit. But anyway, no, seriously though, I really don't. Y'all silly, y'all stupid. But seriously though, I really don't believe a woman should chase you, bro. I also don't believe a woman should approach. I just don't. It does not work. It does not work. If you want problems in your relationship, let her approach you. Let her take the reins. You're gonna have problems. I'm not saying a woman can't do it. That's not what I'm saying.
Exactly. And it once again, like in that case, it does depend on case. So when you look at Boaz and was it Naomi?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Boaz in the Bible.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking
Yeah, like literally, she went and worked in his field and got his attention.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't like, oh, who is that right there? Like, well, actually, he did. He saw her. It was like, oh, who is that? Because he noticed her working and doing whatever she was doing. And then he was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna marry her.
Yeah, and that's fine. But I'm just mean in general, like unless God's telling you to approach that man, I don't advise it.
True.
A woman is supposed to be found, or you're supposed to find your wife. So that means if she's a wife, she's supposed to try and be found. What does that mean? Not approaching me.
Approach me. You can approach me anytime you want to. I'll let you know that right now. Just
all that's gonna
look
lead,
for me.
all that's gonna lead to is all his AKAs. What's your AKAs again?
Oh,
Your sister's next.
your mom's best friend, aka your sister's next ex, aka your ex's next baby father. You know how we do it. Woo!
No, put your hand down. Put your hand down. But wow, it's 7:45. But I think how long we at right now?
Hour and 10.
All right, cool. We
This is
gonna
a
wrap
beautiful-
up then. Well, once again, this has been the Black and Nerdy Podcast, the podcast where black and creative meets nerdy and innovative. I want to thank Lloyd and Danny for being guests today. I know it was kind of last minute and kind of impromptu, so I thank y'all for just being ready and prepared to,
No problem.
Just-
Anytime, AKA Young Lloyd.
No problem at all.
No problem. AKA Young Lloyd.
I hate you. We've already gone over, you guys' Instagram and whatnot, but you can tell it to one more time, Lloyd, starting with you.
Okay, my personal Instagram is at LOY_COH_. And if you want the business for Banu Hair Care, we grow hair and other accessories, we will make you Banu with Benu. So anyway, it's Instagram Instagram at BENUPRO_. Yep, _.
And Danny?
Just one _. Just gonna let you know that.
Okay, so my Instagram is Swerve. Again, it's spelled SWERV with 2 underscores.
This is what he does when they chase him.
Swerve.
Can't stand y'all.
That's why you're sitting down.
I got it from the song. As since Big Sean said it, I was like,
You said you can't stand this.
Boo! Boo!
I said that's that.
I was like, that was.
Yeah, we wanted to get to Dave Chappelle, but we'll get to that next time. Once again, you can listen to us on this will be on Apple Music. We'll try to get this on Apple Podcasts. You can listen to us on SoundCloud. You can find us on YouTube, Black and Nerdy TV on YouTube. This will be our first podcast video. And once again, be on the lookout for our latest sketch. We got next, shooting it next week.
It's next Saturday.
Next Saturday, the 14th.
That's the 14th?
Yep, that's the 14th. And our guests today are actually going to be in that be on the lookout for them. They'll be as background characters. Please do. I'm doing the same thing.
I'm going to get my hair retwisted because that's what I need to do.
But once again, y'all, thank y'all for listening. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share.
Yeah.
And we out. Peace.
Gang.
I haven't seen Boot Gang in a minute.